If, all right, loud and clear, loud and clear, loud and clear. All right, so my name is Yoma, right? Um, and I am excited to be sharing with us today um, about this. And it's a wonderful day. I hope everyone can hear me. Okay. 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 Sorry, I'm a bit. I was reading some things in the by chat. So all right, all right. Today is a wonderful day. I hope it's a wonderful day for you too. And if you've not had a good day so far, I want to let you know, so long as you are here with me, you are seeing me, you are seeing this face with this beard, with this hair, as some people have commented already, I can tell you that you are about to collide with information that will drastically, amazingly change your life. If you are here for the first time, I would like you to just say hi. If you're here, if you're a guest, I know some of the people that are already chatting and commenting, they are not guests. They are people who are already partners. So I know we have a number of guests. So if you're a guest, please say hi. Just say something to let us know. Okay, great. From Sunday, great. We have one guest that, oh, we have Adeniji Ademola also. You're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. I'm excited. Hey, great, 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 great. Here for the first time. Wow, awesome, awesome, awesome. I am excited to hear from you guys. Yes, some of my old people say they've not seen my face for a long time. Yes, this is my lockdown face with my lockdown hair and my lockdown beard. But there is a lot I am here to share. And so we'll go right into it. Like I said, my name is Yoma, Y-O-M-A. Some people call me Mr. Yoma, some call me Coach Yoma. I like Yoma, but however you call it, I'm fine. Really great to have every one of us. I want us to please look at the next slide because I will love us to contribute. Just tell me what comes into your mind when you see this. Okay? Yeah, there's a picture in front of you. I'm sure you can see, so I don't need to explain the picture. But this was created by someone. And there's a story behind it. I was going to share the story, but I got a different dimension today. I just decided to go in a different direction. But I want you to just comment in the chat box. Let me know what is it that comes to your mind when you see this. What comes to your mind first? Quickly, quickly. Once I have one person saying something, I'll get right into it. So, ladies and gentlemen, when you see this, I mean, what comes to your mind? What is shocking for you? What is key for you? What is like, okay, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? Everyone, I know I'm putting us to task right now. A contest. Someone says a contest. Okay. Can I get one more? Can I get one more? Oh, the lion is going to be hungry. Okay. Yes. Envy. Wow. Okay. I didn't think about a chase. All right. It is very, very interesting. Can you imagine? Just see this. I use the word imagine because I was going to go there. Someone says the lion is hungry. Someone says the chase is going on. Someone says envy. Now, what is that? A fight for survival, a flight for survival. Now, what is that faculty that is enabling us come up with all of these conclusions? That's the second question. I would love you to just comment, just drop a comment. What is that? What do you think is that faculty that enabled you? Oh, someone says, may I have adequate energy to catch my food? So what is that faculty? What is the future? What is giving us the capacity to come up with? I mean, we're having 7 different answers from one picture. But what is that faculty? What is that thing that is enabling each and every one of us come up with these conclusions? Anybody has an answer to that? I'll give about. Someone says imagination, medulla oblongata. Okay. Any other person? Someone says my mind. Interesting. You know, I had this conversation yesterday with a group of my team, my people. Of course, some people I've not even met before. And the conversation was about how kids, when we're kids, I'm sure every one of us can relate to this because every one of us were first kids. When we are kids, we have creative, amazing imaginations. You hear kids that tell their parents, Daddy, when I grow up, I'll get you an airplane. Or Daddy, when I grow up, I'll buy you a big house. Or Daddy, when I grow up. Now, when you see kids saying these things, now they are not saying it out of just being childish. They believe what they are saying. Their minds have been exposed maybe from school, TV, magazines, or different things that they've seen growing up. Different experiences of their young life has empower them to have those kind of imaginations. So, for example, maybe the love of the daddy, the love of the mom, very caring. They bought them the things they want, taking them out shopping, taking them out to playgrounds. They've had fun. They've traveled for vacations, and then seeing all these wonderful things all around. The best way they can express to parents that they love them is to say, you know what, I'm going to do something awesome for you. And the only place where that thing is real, really, is in their minds. But guess what? These kids now grow up into their teenage years and begin to experience life through the lens of still these parents or the adults around them or the society or the mosque or the church or the school. And in interacting with people around them, they begin to learn. There's something what somebody calls, says, learned helplessness. That we grow up, we are born with a variety of amazing possibilities where, our minds believe that we can do anything. We grow up with a rich deposit of possibilities day and night. Every day we're excited about life, growing up as kids. And then people get into school, get into university, get into life, start working and the rest of it. And a lot of people cannot remember their dreams. Hey, last year I spoke with someone that said that, Yoma, I just began to dream again almost 30 years after. Can you imagine that? If I can allow some of us to just take a second to think back, you might be able to relate very strongly with this. What are those dreams, those things that you had in your heart, in your mind? What are those things that your imagination used to paint back then? That, oh, I will be this, I will do that, I will do this. Then you grow up and hear things like, money does not grow on trees. Oh, hey, people that make all the money in the world, people that are that successful, they must have done something. Oh, there's native doctor in government, there is blood money, there are politicians, his uncle is a politician, so he must have made money from that, he stole money and all of those things. You start hearing those kind of things. And what you know what it does? It disempowers the belief of people to make what they have in their hearts and their imaginations come to pass. So what we're talking about was, see, we had dreams, and the dreams, of course, were always in the future for kids, for every one of us. But we have the present today. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the reality is that there is a distance, there is a vacuum, or rather, I think distance is a better word to use. There's a distance between where you are, the potential that you possess, and those dreams and imagination that are locked inside of you, and their future manifestation. There is a gap. Now, that gap is what defines our lives. That gap, millions and billions of people all over the world, import existence, of subsistence, of just getting to live day and night after, one day after the other. And then 10, 20, 30, 40 years later, people look back and say, where did my life go? How did all of these things happen? How did I find myself here? Ladies and gentlemen, if you are here listening to me, if you are here for the first time, or this is your second, third, fourth, fifth time, how many times you've listened to us, I want to let you know that the difference between people that have those dreams, have all of those imaginations, are painted amazing realities for themselves, and moves from that state of potential through kinetic energy, right, to where they manifested those dreams in their lives. And today we look at them and we're like, wow, I wish I can just be like this person. I wish I can just have this person's life. The distance, that journey that they took, is because they had a plan. The difference between them and other people that do not have a realization of their dreams is because of the lack of a plan, a proper plan. There's something, there's a saying that a goal without a plan is simply a wish. And guess what? Everybody can wish. He said, if wishes were horses, then beggars would ride. That means people that do not put anything in would have the best of life simply because they wished. But hey, wishes do not cut this. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are here today and you've dropped your dreams, if you look at your life today and you cannot even recognize your life as living in the reality of what you used to think about when you were in primary school, you were in secondary school, you were maybe your dreams even made it to university. Some people, they lost their dreams in primary school. Some didn't even make it beyond KG. Some lost their dreams when they got into university. Some got as far as even getting out of university and getting into relationships, marriage, and they lost their dreams there, where everything now fixated. You say, you know what, I need to take care of my kids, I need to take care of this, I need to take care of my family. And then all of a sudden today, how many of us are here right now and you are looking back and you are saying, what this guy is talking about, I can relate to it. If you are here today, I want to tell you that you are in the right place at the right time. You know why? Because somewhere, I believe, inside of you, there's this little desire, maybe just a flicker of hope that, you know what, somehow I would just love to achieve my dreams. I really would love to get to where it is that I always dreamt about. Ladies and gentlemen, the first step to take in that direction is to go back and say, you know what do I want for myself? What is my future? What future do I prefer? What is the future picture I would love for my life? How would I love the next 10, 20, 30 years? Because, ladies and gentlemen, this is July 2020. By July 2030, it will be 10 years, another decade of our life. Whatever you do not take advantage of and begin to leverage on to change your story today, it will not be different in 10 years. I'm sorry to tell you that. I know today is Sunday. May have gone to church virtually and said amen to a lot of prophecies. Those amen, those prophecies, they need you to begin to put your hand to a plan so that God can help you, because hey, it's like God wants to help you. He's putting out himself there, showing you opportunities, showing you all of that. You need to grab that rope. But I know my mentor shares a story about a major flood, someone that was stuck in a major flood. And then we prayed to God, God help me. And there was someone riding by in the car and say, you know what, we are saving people, coming. He said, no, I'm waiting for God. And then the flood gets very high. It becomes, there's a boat on that flood taking people, and says, hey, you know what, take this rope. They cast a rope to him. Use this rope to get yourself into the boat so that we can save you. And he says, no, I'm waiting for God. And then he keeps on waiting, and the flood rises to the top of, he needs to go to the top of the roof because the flood has risen that high. And then a helicopter comes and says, you know what, grab at this, let's save you. And he says, no, I'm waiting for God. What do you think was his end? He drowned. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm trying to let you know that we are here today. We are having this conversation. You are listening to me because, like I started with, this is a wonderful day. This is a day that the Lord has made. God has brought you in here so that you can collide with destiny. You can collide with an information that will begin to change the next phase of your life if you take advantage of it. Now, hey, let's take our imagination in another direction. Do you know that we're just coming out of a very debilitating time, COVID-19? Nobody in their wildest imagination, in their wildest thinking, would have imagined the world that we are living through right now, especially the one that we lived through in the last 4-5 months. Who would have thought that the entire world will shut down? Who would have thought that major countries of the world, the first world countries, will be so hit that they cannot even handle something that even some smaller nations were handling better? Can you imagine? It's like the entire system of the world turned upside down. Nobody would have imagined that. But something I studied, I was looking at various companies, various organizations. Oh, okay. Sorry. I am sorry. I can't believe that. I thought my video was on. So sorry. I am sorry. I didn't know my video was off. So back to my conversation. For those that are seeing me, so all of what I was saying, you were just imagining my face. Hey, sorry. Now back to my conversation. No country of the world, even the countries that pay a whole lot of researchers, they spend billions upon billions on research and all of that. Many of them could not come to the point where they could adequately predict how the world will go. But there is something I noticed, something very, very key. I looked at some nations, I looked at some companies. There were a lot of companies that went down. A lot of companies had to sack their staff. A lot of companies had to. But do you know that after the first 1, 2, 3 weeks of the entire shutdown, shaking of companies, shaking countries, shaking organizations, there were some companies that picked up. And the question I started asking myself, what was the difference between those companies that were able to weather the storm, go through this lockdown, and those that were not? That did not. What was the difference between the countries, nations that were not able to adequately handle the lockdown situation the change in everything, COVID-19 and the rest of them. And those countries like New Zealand, like Germany, like Sweden, what is the difference between those countries that you might even say they are smaller countries compared to countries like the UK and the US? What was key about them? Ladies and gentlemen, you must be, one of the things I realize is that you must be someone that, apart from having your imagination, you must have a plan of action that is relevant for the present, and you must be futuristic. A lot of these companies that were able to succeed through this period and even succeed, and some of them even made more billions. For example, the company that we are using to communicate right now, Zoom, many of them, they were existing in a flexible, creative, imaginative, and future. Because see, you cannot be futuristic without being imaginative. So I want us to begin to think in that dimension. I'll come back to this, but right now, can we play a little game? Let's take a little task with our imagination. Everyone listening to me right now. So first, imagine a world. Play with your, this is about you right now. Before we even start on this, this is about you. This is not about anybody. He said God charges no tariffs on dreams. So that you sit in a position and you dream so big, and then God starts charging like airtime or data. No, it doesn't happen. So your imagination is God's gift to you, and it should be proof to you that you have the birthright to be wealthy. Because as you can think, so you can become. So I want you to go back to sit down wherever you are. Just take a deep breath. Just a deep breath and let it out. And forget about where you are right now. Forget about your present condition. Forget about whatever it is that is troubles that are after you. Maybe you are owing a lot of people. Maybe you are in debt. Maybe you are confused for just the next step to take in your life. Maybe you are bothered by, how do I take care of my family? How do I take care of my kids? What's the future going to look like? Leave all of that right now. And I want you to just play with this. Imagine a world where you can earn extra income just because you can. Imagine that world. Next, I want to imagine a world where you meet new people. Just imagine the rich heritage in meeting new people. How much they can enrich your experience. How much they can show you that the world is not limited to just what you think and what you see and what you've always known. Imagine living in, the next one. Imagine enjoying more time freedom with your family. Like that whole fun of just lying down on the floor in your sitting room, and you have your kids jumping all over you. You guys have been spending fun times together. You understand what they are going through. You are their friend. You're watching TV together. You are arguing and debating situations and movies and news and politics and whatever together. Imagine that you develop yourself and you just are in a position where you're personally developed. You are always enriching yourself. You can read, you can listen to videos, you can watch Netflix and watch. Of course, when I say Netflix, I'm talking about the fact that I watch a lot of Shark Tank, a lot of empowering videos on Netflix, on YouTube. You can just read. You can empower yourself. Imagine that world. Imagine a world where you can be financially free. What does it mean to be financially free? Financial freedom means that you are in a position where, whether you work or not, you already created a system that provides money for you without you lifting a finger. Imagine that world. Next, I want you to keep on imagining. Imagine owning a business, that you are the owner of a massive business that does not even require you being there. If you want to work, fine. If you do not want to work, fine. Imagine that. I hope you know that there are people that are living this reality. So what you are imagining, you are not the first. It's not going to be a new experience for you. God is not shocked that you are imagining this. Imagine that your life is just all about helping people succeed. Imagine that. Just put yourself in that space. Like I said, take a deep breath, stretch yourself out, and just think. Just imagine. Imagine that you decide to retire at 40, at 50, at 65, at 75, at 80, and you say, you know what? I just want to retire. I don't want to work anymore. I thank God for how much I've worked. I want to spend the next 40, 50 years of my life just chilling. You can retire to passive income. What it means is that what you are earning without working can take care of you as much as you want. You have that lifestyle. Imagine that you live above stress and worries. That what worries you is how to spend money. I was telling my friend, can you imagine when I saw the headquarters of Bill Gates, his NGO, so massive, they spend billions building that place. Can you imagine that? What he's saying, his worry is not my own stress or worry. His worry is how can I help other people? Imagine having that kind of worry, and imagine leaving a legacy so that 20, 30, 50, 100, 200 years from today, people are going to be living by the principles that you expounded when you were on earth. People are going to be living by looking at your life and saying that I want to model my life after someone that lived 200 years ago. Imagine it. Ladies and gentlemen, imagine that you can live in this world. I want to ask you a question. Imagine that this world I just painted, imagine that, this world we just painted for yourself, because like I said, I know that we all, as many people as are in here, they are thinking about this in different ways. If this were a country, how much will you be willing to pay to get the visa into this country? If all it was, oh, just pay this amount and you have access to it, how much will you guys be ready to pay? Just in the comment, just let me know how much you're going to be ready to pay for this visa so I can begin to process this visa for you. If this world were a country, think about it. How much will you be willing to pay to get all of this, the life of your dreams? Ladies and gentlemen, we're here today because I am sharing with you an opportunity, a plan. I want to welcome you into this world. I want to let you know that this world can be your reality today. Wow. Of course, I'm hearing that people are paying $500,000 and they are still not getting visa to enter the US. But we are talking about something that is even bigger, deeper, wider, and more sustainable than that. Ladies and gentlemen, our plan, what we are offering you right now, is an opportunity to be part of a world where all these things that we have painted, where your dreams can be a reality. Remember I said that you have your dreams and then you have your needs today. Between your needs and your dreams, you need a plan. The trip that will take you from your dream, from your needs rather, to your dream, you need a veritable plan. And that is why we're here today. Ladies and gentlemen, are you going to be willing to take a trip with us? There are some things you are going to need to know. There are some things you are going to really need to put your mind into, because, hey, there's no free lunch. Green Mondays is our opportunity, is our world, is this amazing platform to help you take that trip. Remember I said, I've been hitting on this. This is a plan. You always need a plan. The problem with most people is that they had dreams, even from their position of needs, but they never had the right plan. They never had the privilege of someone that can show them. They never had the privilege of an opportunity that could change their life. They never had the privilege of an opportunity to take the right trip. Sorry for my camera changing, falling off. They didn't have the opportunity of someone showing them that way. But one of the first things I want you to know is that this plan we have is called the Green Monday Organization. It's a company, it's a platform that is such an amazing business opportunity. I'm going to be sharing in about 5 to 7 minutes. But first, before I share that, I want you to know Green Monday is a business. It is what? It is a business. It is one of the 5 business models in the world that has the capacity to make you free. Because most people in the world, 95% of the world, they go into the academic system, and their plan is to get a good grade so that they can get good jobs and take care of themselves. But that academic system produces what you almost call, okay, I don't want to use that word, but basically they are producing people that are just like themselves. People that do not have the capacity to take business as business. People that need to be told what to do, need to be shown what to do for them to operate a company or the government or an organization. Yet there is someone that funded that organization. There's someone that founded the organization. There's someone that, why shouldn't you be on the side of producing a business? Imagine, let's go back to our imagination. I said owning a business. This is a business. Number 2, if you do not take your business as a business, you will never make the most of it. A lot of people get into opportunities. A lot of people hear about opportunities. A lot of people have the privilege of engaging with people in opportunities, but guess what? They do not make the most of it. Number 3, action response to thoughts. Remember, I said today when we're starting that what you need is a plan. That what you need is someone that will hold your hands and lead you from where it is that you are to where you need to be. Ladies and gentlemen, no matter how much people are willing to lead you, to help you, if you do not take action that responds to this thought I'm sharing with you, your life will still not change. Another thing that you need to know, a few more things. Before you do the first thing, embrace the reality that in this business, if it is to be, it is up to you. If you are going to succeed, it is up to you. We run an amazing system. I'm going to explain, right? I'm going to share with you right now, like I said, in 5-7 minutes. But I don't want to just share business system with you. I say, hey, we are doing this, we are making money. No, there is a big reason. There's a big why behind why we are doing what we are doing. And ladies and gentlemen, you cannot afford to lose that, because that is actually what makes this rock. Understand that between what happens to you and what you do, you have one of the world's greatest power. The fact that you could click into this Zoom call is the fact that you have expressed your power of choice. Ladies and gentlemen, how about you express that power of choice towards changing your life and getting on this plan? This plan I'm going to show you, understand that the journey serves the destination, and failure only happens when you give up. Failure does not happen because you fail. Failure happens because you stop when you fail. Whenever you fail and you continue, you learn. Finally, set your goals. See, begin with the end in mind. If you have not clarified what you are going to become, if you are not clear about, but you know what, I don't even need to spend so much time on this, because we started from here. We started from the end, right? We started by exploring our imaginations, and many of us are defining the kind of things and the end I want for ourselves. But what do you want to achieve in 3 months, in 1 year, in 5 years, in 20 years, in 30 years, in 40 years, in 50 years? What is your plan? Ladies and gentlemen, if you can discover a big why for yourself, I am showing you a plan. And how it will happen will show up simply because you have embraced enough this strong why. Ladies and gentlemen, today is Sunday. Some of us went to church. For those that didn't go to church, you went to mosque on Friday. And we believe, see, Nigeria, we are very religious. But what we need to add to that consciousness of God is the fact that God is happy to help us. He just needs us to position ourselves by setting ourselves. With that in mind, like I said earlier, a goal without a plan is what? It's simply a wish. So what is the plan? The Green Monday opportunity. Green Monday is a business, like I said. Now, what is a business? I'll explain it this way. A business is a system that is organized to take a product from where it is manufactured or produced to where it is used. So any opportunity you get into, anything you hear about like this that doesn't have a business, a product rather, or a service, it is not a business. So we're a business and we leverage the network marketing business opportunity. Remember I said earlier that these are opportunities, one of the 5 ways you can earn passive income, where you can become financially free. Now, what is network marketing? A lot of people have various concepts of network marketing. But first, I want you to let you know. First, network marketing is a business. Number 2, it is a system of distribution. And distribution is one of the factors of production. Because today, when you look at the world today, everything is conforming. I am excited because we are in the best business model ever. Do you know why? Today, the world is in lockdown, and the traditional system of distribution says you have a product that goes through, is in warehouse. From there, you have regional distributors, and then you have distributors, and then you have wholesalers, and then you have retailers, before you have the final consumers. Now, for the final consumer to go purchase from the retailer, guess what? There needs to be massive advertising by the manufacturer, producer of that product. But today, that system is already crashing, because we live in a flatter world. We live in a system where, who wants to go through all of that? Even if you wanted to do that, because we all entered a commissioned lockdown in the world, the entire system was flat. So today you are seeing systems where people just want to go online, order for their products. People don't want to get up and have to go to any shops and go to the mall and travel to the market and have all of that. People want to stay at home and go to church at home, go to school at home. People are attending weddings from home via Zoom. People are doing all of these things. Ladies and gentlemen, the world has changed. And I like the way someone said, he said, when the world, people are losing money, when there's recession or depression or whatever you want to call it economically, the money does not leave this earth. The money is still in this earth. What simply happens is that it relocates from where it used to be to new dimensions. So for you and I, who are very passionate about changing our lives, living the life of our dreams, what do we need to do? We need to find out where has money gone to, so that we can position ourselves there as producers and create massive wealth for ourselves. Let me tell you one of the areas what money has gone to. Money has shifted in the system of distribution. Rather than go through all those traditional systems of distribution, even big companies, banks, and the rest of them, they are leveraging network marketing, because network marketing says, I produce a product as a producer, I take that product directly to the consumer, and I give the consumer an opportunity to also be what? A distributor. So a consumer that's using the product, is that not the best person to share about your product? Is that not the best person to sell your product? Is that not the best person to recommend your product to other people? Absolutely, yes. I love this because, I mean, my personal example, my personal testimony is that during this lockdown season, the only business of mine that was growing, I didn't say it was existing, it was growing, was my network marketing business. I have the privilege of doing some trainings and some consulting, make some money from there. You couldn't make money from there because you want to make money from people when they're under lockdown, they're not earning. No, we can only do free trainings. Secondly, I have the privilege of being of running a travel company. Running that travel company, nobody was traveling. So I don't need to explain to you that I can't make money from there. But my network marketing business was growing. And why was it growing? Because it didn't require traditional systems of distribution as a quality system of distribution. It required me sharing with my friends, who shared with his neighbor, who shared with their neighbor, who shared with their neighbor. And through that peer-to-peer distribution system, guess what? Our products were going from state to state in Nigeria and between countries to different parts of the world. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the sort of system, amazing distribution network that Green Monday offers. And Green Monday is a phenomenal company. Why? This is the first network marketing company from Nigeria and Africa to the rest of the world, leveraging an amazing array of products that I'm going to talk about right now. Because, okay, first, before I say that, this is clearly our mission: to inspire, to connect you, and to empower you to achieve your dreams. I'm sure you can already feel that from the presentation. So I'll go straight to the product. Now, like I said earlier, I said that every product, that business is basically organizing a system of delivering a product that is manufactured or produced from where it is produced to where it is needed. So if there is no product, there can be no business. So we have an amazing array of products. Our products are exciting. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give a few people an opportunity. So if you are ready to share testimony, I just want one or two people that can share testimonies. You can just raise your hand. So I'm preparing you now because I'll need to share in about 2-3 minutes. For those who are new here, or have a couple of people here that have used this product, I'm going to allow them share rather. Our products are amazing. They are mind-blowing. I enjoy listening to them because I've been listening to testimonies almost every day for the past 1 year, and I am still blown away. It is unbelievable. We have an amazing product. And apart from the fact that these are amazing products, they are also products that are needed. Because like I said, remember I said that you look at what is the need today? Because when there's economic recession, it is because need has flown, money has flown from one part of need to another. So today, one of the greatest areas of need is health and personal hygiene. Ladies and gentlemen, you hit the jackpot because that is where our business flows from. That is where we operate. Our product is the Reader range of products. Reader range of products. These are alternative health and personal hygiene products that are made here in Nigeria, local products, world-class branding, world-class standards, certified by the NAFDAC, certified by FDA in the US, and we are already in, of course, I've seen a few people, yes, I can see those that are raising their hands to share their testimonies. Thank you very much. My co-host is noting them, and it will allow you to share. So just give it about 1-2 minutes and share your exciting testimonies. But before they share the testimonies, I want to let you know why these are phenomenal products. See, these products, like I said, made here, global standard. We already have touch points in more than 10 countries of the world because people are using the products, send the products to their friends, their families. People need our products. You know why? It boosts your immunity, which we need today, very importantly, because of COVID-19. It's antibacterial, antifungal, anti-cancerous, amazing stuff. Like, see, why for many people that use the product, I'm sure before you hear the testimonies, let me prepare your mind. You might hear people that share testimonies on this, on high blood pressure, on high sugar levels, on insomnia, fever, infertility, hormonal imbalance, and the rest of them. Now, why is it dealing so much for so many people in various areas of their lives. Ladies and gentlemen, it is because of one major area. I said passive income, oxidative stress. Now, ladies and gentlemen, oxidative stress is a situation, and I'll just say it in a very layman manner. See, the way God created the human body, we're created in such a way that our bodies has a defense mechanism naturally to defend the body against foreign bodies, right? Now, I like the way I'm defining it because I know there are doctors in this place, so I'm not being technical. Now, for example, very simply, if you cut your finger, I'm sure you have cut your finger and you're like, hey, I cut my finger, it bleeds. Maybe you suck it or you wash it off. You didn't even apply anything, and then you forget about it. 2 days later, you realize that wound has closed up. Why? Because there's a natural system of defense that God has created in the body to take care of itself. Now, that system, when based on your diet, excessive exercise, lack of good nutrition, you inhale pesticides, insecticides, those kind of things, because of our lifestyle, because of pollution and the rest of it, and our lifestyle today, when toxins are deposited in our bodies over to a point where the body cannot naturally by itself take care of some of these ailments that come at it, that is where you now have what we call oxidative stress. Now, it manifests in different ways. So oxidative stress is like the underlying cause, but it can manifest in some people as infertility, in others as hormonal imbalance, in others as high blood pressure, in others as headache, fever, malaria, and the rest of them. Now, that manifestation is why when someone that has fever uses our product, they're like, wow, I've not slept like this for a long time. I've not felt this energetic before. Someone that has high blood pressure uses it and says, for the first time, I'm able to eat anything I want to eat. Wow. Someone that has hormonal imbalance uses it and they're like, whoa, what is going on here? That is the power of our product, and it's needed all over the world, right? And not just Reader Bitters, we have the we have the Reader Balm, we have the Reader Disinfectant, we have the Reader Restore for women, fibroid issues, hormonal imbalance, like I talked about earlier, Reader Fire for men, we have Reader Cleanser, we have the Reader Sanitizer. I mean, we have an immunity package that has various products, masks, and the rest of it, especially for today. Ladies and gentlemen, we are right in the middle of the action. You need to get on our plan, right? Amazing stuff going on here. But before I talk about how this benefits you financially and for the long term, I would love some people to share their testimonies right now. So yes, we can give voice to a couple of people so they can share their testimony. So please, who has testimony? Those that have testimonies, let's get them in. And so they can share. So please listen to these people. I'm sure we're in for a wonderful time of hearing amazing stuff. I'm excited too. So who are those that want to share their testimonies? All right, Dekunle Alashi. I think let me unmute you.
Yeah, I'm unmuted already. You can all hear me.
Great. We can hear you. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you very much for the opportunity, everyone. I appreciate it. I just basically want to share a fantastic testimony of something that somebody shared with me a couple of weeks ago. Okay, and I think our range of products have been very, very, very powerful in line with what they do in the lives of people. So very quickly, I want to just touch on one or two testimonies on one or two of them. Okay. All right. Okay. Let me quickly get my video up so that you can see me. Can we all see me now? Can we all see me now?
Okay. Yes.
Okay. I believe so. Okay. All right. Okay. So I was in Ibadan a couple of days ago, and I was doing the presentation, and I got to a point where I also gave an opportunity for them to share testimony, and a woman stood up and said that just like you have said, Yoma, thank you very much for the wonderful presentation. She said that she's not been able to sleep well for a while. Imagine somebody sleeps at night, maybe like 9 a.m., 9 p.m., wakes up 1 a.m., and is not able to grab any sleep again till 6 a.m. Okay. And at 6 a.m., maybe she will sleep for 1 hour and then she's up again. And she said that trend had been like that for a couple of years until she came across Reader Herbal Bitters. Okay. When she came across Reader Herbal Bitters, she used it. And the first thing she noticed was that from day one, from the very first day, she slept overnight. And that was like a baby, okay? And you know, what interested me the most about her testimony was that two other people who were coming for the first time, for the presentation for the first time, but had encountered reader herbal bitters because the person that invited them had sold it to them. They both came up with, oh, yes, it's true. It made me sleep. Oh, yes, it's true. It made me really sleep like a baby. And, you know, it was a very empowering testimony for me. And then there was also this testimony of somebody. I was also doing a presentation one day because I, I do a lot of presentations on this amazing business opportunity. And I think I'm very passionate about it. And, you know, that day as well, I was doing a presentation and this woman came in after the presentation. I mean, the testimony session had ended. And then she invite the next person who is going to talk to us about one or two things. And then she said, no, I have a testimony. And then we gave her an opportunity to share the testimony. And she said, look, that she was traveling one day when somebody told her, it was like boss evangelism. The person told her beside her, who is my downline, that he told her about reader herbal bitters. And then she said, okay, look, let me just try. So she bought 2 bottles and took it home. And there's this sister of hers that had, they said it was ulcer. And then it was severe pains, went to the hospital. And she said over the years, she had consistently seen her sister lose weight. And it got to the point where it felt to her like her sister was losing life on a daily basis. And it was hopeless. Doctors couldn't do anything about it and all that. And then when she got the bottle of reader herbal bitters home, to the biggest surprise of herself, her sister, and her family members, she said for the first time in a long time, the sister slept overnight and she became afraid and felt that she had, maybe she had killed somebody. You know, when somebody is sleeping so much that it's like, I beg, wake up now. I beg, you know, I've killed somebody. And then the sister woke up, and from that day onward, no more pains, be sleeping well, good health condition, everything restored to normal. It was as if it was reader that initially caused the problem and came to take it away, you know, and it was just
excellent.
So, yeah, thank you.
Great. Yeah, great. Thank you very much. I think we'll take one more. I would like to take from one more person before I close this out. Please, who else is open to sharing so that we can unmute and then we can have you share? I think someone raised their hands earlier that they were going to share. So, all right. So why? Okay. I'll get on while we're fixing that.
Rita wants to share.
Okay.
Rita.
Okay, great. Rita. Yeah, let's have Rita share. And then I'll close up. Yeah. All right, Rita, you have the floor.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. I hope you can all hear me.
Yes, we can.
So Thursday afternoon, I got a call from a senior friend, and he just got in from a trip in Abuja, and he told me he has been in serious pain, and he has been hearing and seeing and reading all the testimonies from my reader products. And well, I now said, okay, no problem. He should come in and get the product. He came, got the product. That was Thursday. Friday night, I sent a message to him. Okay, yes, I also gave him the balm. I sent a message to him to find out how he is. And what I got was prayers. Thank you so much. God bless you. That you don't know what you did for me. That you know when you're not the one in pain, you don't really know. You don't, when you explain your pain, people don't really understand how much pain you are in. So he was praying. He still called me yesterday around 6 to pray for me again.
Wow.
And he said that he was thinking, he was on his way to Oka yesterday. I was now complaining that you just got back from Abuja. He said that he has to be in Oka, and he was thinking he will not be able to drive by himself because of the pain, that he had to employ someone. But the relief he got in less than 2 days, and he's able to drive from Lagos to Oka. So that's just amazing.
Great,
amazing.
Great. Awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you very much. That's I mean, I don't think I want to say more about testimonials. I want to encourage, if you are here for the first time, what you want to do, we have a lot of documented testimonies written. I think some are even in video form, some are in chat form. the person I invited you, connect with them immediately we are done here. Ask them, how can I be first in? I want to ensure that I am in before any other person. You know why? Because there's another session again in a few hours from now. And if you are not in before then, you might be at, because it will be nice for you to get in first, right? So that even those that are coming at 3 p.m., listening to this again, and they are ready to start, they can be behind you, right? So, ladies and gentlemen, how can you be a part of this? What do you need to be a part of this? We have 5 entry options because, hey, remember what I asked? How much will you be ready to pay to be a part of this? Now, there are few things to pay. One, of course, you need cash to get on board this. But from day one, you are at an advantage. You cannot lose. Let me start from there. Ladies and gentlemen, as I close this out, you cannot lose. Do you know why? Because whatever you pay, the lowest we have here is 40,000, the highest is 750,000. I encourage you, come in with 750,000. Because if you can't do 750, there is 400. But I would choose the middle and just recommend that at least make it 140,000 naira, and then you can upgrade over time. Why did I say you cannot lose? I say you cannot lose because I say you cannot lose because from day one, whatever you pay to register, you get more products than you paid for, right? So what you pay for, you already from day one, without even sharing with your friends and family first, the products you get, you already have an advantage in terms of you can sell it and you can make your money back, and there is nothing else you do that, at that level, at that stage, I'm emphasizing, you already win. Because the product of value, you get value of health, you get all of that, and then you make money on it. This is just to get in. Ladies and gentlemen, I recommend get in at VIP. Of course, everybody wants to be a VIP. So VIP is the goal. Ladies and gentlemen, but I said at least come in at gold. Get products, you get a range of products. The company ensures that you can get a little of all of the products that we've mentioned. We have over 10 in our range of products, and there are still more coming. Get in and get started. Well, like I said, what is network marketing? It's a company that takes a product and gives to a consumer and tells the consumer you can share with your friends and family. And when you share with your friends and family, we pay you because you share with them. Now, when they also share with your friends and family, we pay them, and then we also pay you. And guess what? When they share with their friends and family and share with their own friends and family, I'll send someone at the point some months back. I said, hey, I have about 300 people in my organization, in my team. I didn't go out to look for 300 people. No, I shared with about 3, 4, 5, 6 of my friends who share with their own friends, who share with their own friends, and who share with their own friends. Now, as this process is going on, I am getting developed. I am developing my communication skills. I'm developing my presentation skills. I'm developing my financial intelligence skills. I'm learning how to save money. I'm learning how to apportion money to the things that are more strategic. I'm learning to think more strategically. I'm learning how to talk to people, to see people that are better business partners. I'm learning how to model and be a role model to those that I'm bringing into the business. Ladies and gentlemen, the personal development is huge. And then even as you build your business, the income earning is phenomenal. Ladies and gentlemen, think about it. The last 10 years of your life, have you earned 10 billion naira? You know the reason why? It's not because you are not smart enough. It's not because you are not intelligent enough. It's not because you do not have the capacity. It's simply because you have been doing things alone. You have never employed leverage. See, in the last 1 year, I have had the opportunity through this business to earn exciting income. What is even more than, what I earn on a monthly basis, is what people are happy to apply for to work in. When I heard how much a bank manager was being paid, I was scared, I was shocked. And I said I was going to ask more because it was really, it was unbelievable. And then I'm earning that on a monthly basis. And then in the last 1 year, I have qualified for all expense paid trips to Dubai and to Singapore. Ladies and gentlemen, the reason why you have not earned 10 billion in the last 10, 20 years of your life cumulatively is because you are not leveraging. God did not create us in this world for us to go alone. You need people, people need you. The people that need you need people. Are you adding to people so that people can add to you? Network marketing is simply business leverage. It says that, you know what, rather than earn 100% of my effort. Yes, I am smart, I am intelligent, I can work hard, I am all of that. But it doesn't make sense for me to just work hard for myself alone. I have only 24 hours. So rather than get 100% of only my efforts, I can earn 1% from 100 people or 1,000 people or 10,000 people or 50,000 people. Ladies and gentlemen, you want to get in here and get started. We are building this with a mission. You have a personal mission. We also have a corporate mission. We want to be a global network marketing company from Nigeria, the first, with our products reaching all over the world. Are you going to be among us? Are you going to be on board this? Are you going to ensure that you are on the side of history, providing financial freedom for yourself, your family, and all those that care about you and your dreams? Or rather, you just want to be hearing the story, because you are either going to be a part of the story or you are going to hear the story. Ladies and gentlemen, this is not the time to blink on this. Like I said, you have like 2 hours, less than 2 hours, because by 3 o'clock we have another session, and we want you to be in before those people so that you are not behind them, right? Ladies and gentlemen, I shared already how much you need to how much you need to get started. Start now. As soon as you are done with this, call the person that invited you, ask them to share the various products options with you. They can share the testimonies with you. You can see all of that, and then they can share the bank details, what you need to pay to get on board, and the products that you get, and immediately you can start. As soon as we are done with this, I want to give you something that you can share with your friends. Call your friends, call them up and tell them, you know what, I listened to something very interesting today. I just encountered amazing information and it is mind-blowing. I know I presented it. I know it's mind-blowing, right? Because it's impacting me. I am so energized. I want to sign up again. Ladies and gentlemen, tell your friends, I listened to something, it's very interesting, and I want you to come and join me to listen to it again at 3 p.m. Let's make a decision together. This COVID-19 is an opportunity. It is not devastation. It is not for casting down. It is an opportunity to get us to where it is that we need to be. Many people remain poor, P-O-O-R, because they pass over opportunities repeatedly. Do not pass this over. Join us today. My name is Yoma, and I endorse this message with all that is within me. Thank you very much for listening to me. Thank you for staying in here. Like I said, we have 3 p.m., we have 6 p.m. Join in, invite your friends, get in, get started. God bless you. To have a wonderful afternoon.